When God was giving talent, balls were just too late. So they try to put me down, but it makes me more ambitious. Success is sweet, but revenge is so delicious. Haters gonna hate.
What's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we are going to have Varus, Karthus, Elise, Shaco, and Sona versus the blue team, who has Vayne, Jayce, Emumu, Orianna, and Nunu. So starting right off at the top lane, we're going to have Elise versus Jayce. Elise mains 80 carry while Jayce mains top, so this should give Jayce a pretty big advantage. Elise has been played by this person 20 times, while Jayce has been played by this person 54 times. So pretty big advantage for the Jayce here on all counts, so definitely going to have to give the advantage to him. If we take a look at the mid lane, we're going to have Karthus versus Orianna. Now, Karthus mains caster, but so does Orianna. No big difference there. Karthus has been played by this person 15 times, where Orianna has been played by this person 256 times. I also feel that Orianna is just a natural counter to Karthus, even if it is Scarra, so I'm going to have to give the advantage to Orianna as well. Then if we transition into the jungle, we're going to have Shaco versus Emumu. Now, Shaco mains caster, while Emumu mains caster as well, so no one really has an advantage there. Shaco's been played by this person 11 times, where Emumu's been played by this person 55 times. I think I'm definitely going to have to give it to TNA on Emumu on this one for sure. But then if we take a look into the bottom lane, last but not least, we're going to have Varus versus Vayne. Now, for some reason, there's no data on either of them. I think the program kind of messed up a little bit again. But I'll take a look into that some other time. They're both excellent, excellent players. Both of them are in Challenger, so it's really hard to say who will win that fight. Then if we take a look at the supports, we're going to have Sona versus Nunu. Now, Sona mains 80 carry while Nunu mains jungle. This should give Sona a little bit of an advantage just because she's used to that dual bottom lane. Sona has been played by this person 19 times, where Nunu's only been played by this person 4 times. So yeah, I think I'll definitely have to give the advantage to Varus and Sona in that bottom lane. But if we add up all the wins and losses that everybody has, you'll see that the red team has a 53.89% chance of winning on average, where the blue team has a 53.97% chance of winning on average, and this excludes the 80 carries though. But overall, I mean, it's a 0.1% advantage in favor of the blue team. So let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. What is up? What is up, guys? Strider's here with another episode of the Diamond League with another all-star lineup. It's been a long time since I've been able to get a game with Scarra in it, let alone with him on Karthus. bigfatlp playing in the jungle with Shaco. So I don't even know where to begin with that, but it should be interesting. I don't think I've ever even seen him in the jungle, let alone play Shaco, but I mean, he could be training under Beautiful Korean or one of the other fantastic Shaco players. You really never know. You really, really don't. It would be interesting to see how he plays, though. Of course, we have TNA playing on Emumu. I think he played Emumu last game? Last game being yesterday's game that I casted. I don't recall. I'm pretty sure he was in last game, though. But either way, it shall be very interesting. Ooh, I haven't seen Elise in the top lane for quite some time. She's actually been mid a lot. So, it'll be interesting to see how that works out. And, oof, Orianna going up against that Karthus. Orianna is a very good counter against Karthus, in my opinion. From my experience, either playing as Orianna or playing as Karthus, Karthus is just too slow. He can't dodge the ball play that Orianna has, and it's just very, very difficult too. Orianna should be okay against ganks from Shaco as well. Shaco has a slow, it's decent. Karthus has a slow as well, but he's not going to get it until about level 4 or so.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So I'm a little bit worried about that. Jayce and Elise are relatively similar champions as far as their skill sets. They both have like kind of a miniature gap closer. They both run away somewhat fast. Instead of the knockback that Jayce has, Elise has that ranged stun. So it's interesting. They both have 2 forms as well.
Minions have spawned.
But yeah, I'll be very interested to see how that lane actually comes out, because I don't believe I've seen that lane matchup before, so it'll actually be very interesting. It'll be educational, to say the least. Yeah, go Jayce. Ooh, the red team forcing the blue team away from actually finishing up these golems, but wow, they're gonna take a little bit of damage. Quite a bit on Nunu already. Those auto attacks are a little bit too much, and Nunu is just gonna consume that, get a lot of his health back, and plus get that little bit extra gold. So both teams have a ward in that Trebush at the bottom that's really going to assist in jungle ganks. Although going up against a Shaco, I don't think that that's really going to help them all that much. Shaco has the invisibility. He can come from very, very odd directions and odd places that you really don't expect him to come through. It'll be interesting. He can really just go through that river. He can hop over that wall and just hang out in that bush, wait for his Deceive to be back up, and then do anything else on top of that. It's just a very... It's going to be very interesting, to say the least. It'll be fun, though. So far, Karthus is doing a great job at getting that CS. I mean, Scarra is definitely no slacker once it comes to Karthus play. One of the best Karthuses. I don't think anybody can say anything against that. Although A and B is still a phenomenal Orianna player. A and B has been played by, or has played Orianna like 250 times. So it doesn't surprise you. Emumu is getting pinged out, but they did know that there's a ward there. I don't think that they noticed. Red team is unaware. This could be a huge gank and a nice bandage toss going down onto her, but wow, they're going to go directly after the Varus afterwards. And wow, beautiful job. The auto attack does end up finishing up the Vayne, and that is a great play by Seeiya. But Seeiya is definitely going to go down from that. TNA picks up an assist as well as a kill. Beautiful play by Emumu there. And this is going to be a great game for Emumu, I can already tell. Shaco has still even attempted to throw out a gank, which I find very interesting. As most people already know, he's one of the best gankers in the game, so it's kind of surprising that he hasn't tried anything. Ooh, Karthus going down just a little bit, but ooh, the ball does spot him out. He's just kind of throwing down a ward, and yes, blue team does ping that out, so great job by A and B, knowing exactly what's going on. Oh, Shaco spotted out by that ward. There's nothing, or there's no way Orianna's going to fall for any of that nonsense. Oh, and nice! That was a beautiful cocoon right when he did from the skies on top of him. Ooh, Karthus doing a great job at just harassing. He's hitting those buttons right on the button. Still, once again, doing a great job. Oh, Vayne going really low. She could die from this. And yeah, it looks like the auto attacks are getting finished up. Vayne not being very intelligent as far as just kind of going out to lane all by herself and going into the middle of the lane. It's not the smartest thing to do. And she paid for it, so. Oh, a nice bandage toss coming out from Emumu, but that is going to be a flash from Scarra, and he's going to go right on top of it. Yes, he does pick up the kill. He wasn't able to get the double, but he did get the kill, and he decided that he was not going to ult. I think if he got one more button down onto Emumu, that he would have ulted, and that would have been a double kill, but Red team's doing a great job at taking down this tower. It's already below half health. It's at about a third. The bottom tower on the blue team is at about a third HP. So red team definitely doing a great job, and they're still able to harass and pick up the kills as needed. And again, that's a ridiculous amount of damage that Varus is taking out. I don't even know. Yeah, he does have his blood quiver, so he's picking up those stacks as much as possible. Ooh, this is not going to be good. Takes a lot of damage. An extra tower shot is definitely not what she wants to be doing, at least not having the easiest time at top lane. Elise is up by about 6 or 7 CS at this present time, so she's doing a little bit better, but the lane is pushed, so Jayce will have an advantage there. Emumu once again going for those boots mobility. I've seen this a lot on Emumu. Yeah, I believe it's actually just TNA that's been doing it. But he's been doing a great job at it. Already has 1 kill, 2 assists. And wow, the Contempt really not doing much besides saving her. And I don't know if Altec is necessarily used to Vayne. He's playing a very... He should be. I mean, he's played her almost over 100 times. It just doesn't feel like he's playing very fluid. Maybe he's drunk or something. I don't know. Seeiya is... I mean, you cannot underestimate Seeiya. He is... In my opinion, he's one of the best players, especially in solo queue. Hands down, he's just one of the best. Nice ultimate coming out from Orianna, and this is going to be an easy kill for Orianna. Doing a great job with the assist once again coming out from Mumu. Used Curse of Sad Mummy. I don't know if it was necessary, but it's whatever at this point. Oh, nice snipe coming out from Varus, picking up the kill on the Nunu. And once again, Varus doing a phenomenal job. 3 kills already in this game. A nice bandage shot coming out from Muse, going directly on to Shaco. Shaco can easily deceive out of here, but yeah, not going to be an issue. And Shaco still hasn't even attempted at a gank. It's 7 minutes in the game, and he hasn't attempted a gank. And he's down in CS by about 10. Karthus throwing out the ultimate. I don't exactly know what it was for, to be honest. I really don't know what it was for. It's a little odd. It might have been a misclick. I mean, Scarra, he's had some mishaps lately. Just to put it lightly. He definitely had some mishaps. A lot of times when he plays Karthus, I think he's one of the only players that thinks he's dead but isn't actually dead, so he ends up ulting and then gets interrupted by dying. I've seen him do that quite a few times. He's even done that in competitive play. But as of now, the red team did take out that bottom tower of the blue team. So that's going to be a little bit of an advantage in their side. Are they going to keep it up? No, right now they're only up by 600 gold, so which is kind of surprising since they've been doing so well. Kills are still 4-4. Karthus up by 10 CS at this point, but Orianna has 2 kills, and that is very useful. Wow, a ton of damage coming out onto Elise from Jayce. Jayce starts down the Ignite, but oh my gosh, Elise is going to be able to pick up this kill with that tower shot. No, it doesn't! Oh, the Ignite picks it up. Wow, that was just... Stop toying with my emotions. Didn't know what was going to happen there, but wow, brilliant play by Elise being able to pick that up. Elise is going to, wow, once again gets a beautiful cocoon, forcing Emumu away from her. Doing a lot of damage, actually. I'm kind of surprised. And now Shaco's coming from the back. That is going to be very useful. He throws down the flash and the Curse of the Sad Mummy, and the tear. Is he going to be able to get the kill? No, the cocoon is going to prevent him from going down. Beautiful play and nice help from Shaco getting there, finally making himself present to the opposing team. Maybe that's what he's waiting for the entire time. You never know. Sometimes people have crazy strategies and they just wait as long as possible. Orianna doing a little bit of harass onto him. Oh my gosh, Karthus going down super low. He throws out the flash, and yes, he will end up going down. Karthus is easily going to be able to pick this up with Ignite. No, my gosh, it didn't take him down. Karthus doesn't have his ult either. That is a very depressing moment to see. Wow. Orianna is running away as fast as possible. Doesn't want to get killed by the wandering Shaco. Once she sees Shaco is in the mid lane, she knows that she's safe. Karthus has his ultimate. No, still doesn't. Hasn't spawned, but doesn't have his ultimate even when he does. That would have been really close. Ooh, cocoon missing. This could be a nice opening for Jayce, but I don't know if he wants to continue up this madness that he's been serving. He's doing some really nice harass on Elise. Elise should be able to get a pretty nice cocoon on here, but Jayce gets quite a bit of damage in the meantime. Ooh, he almost kills all the spiders in that one shock blast. Oh, the cocoon landing. That's a lot of venom. Oh, Jayce could be going down. He misses his abilities. That is not good. He would have had to kill. Is the minion's gonna kill him? No, they don't. Oh, Spiderling. Spiderling. Woo! Chased down and destroyed. Very unfortunate. Arf Legendary actually missing his main ability. Ooh, a nice ultimate coming out. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get. Wow, he flashes over the wall. Beautiful play. He's gonna run out. Karthus can ult. Karthus can ult, but Orianna's there to kind of save him. Nunu really needs to get to a minion to consume to just stay alive. Oh my gosh, Nunu is so close to dying. Karthus, all you need to do is pop his ult. Just pop your ult, Karthus. Karthus, press R. Karthus, press R. Oh my gosh, nice snipe coming out. And now Orianna is in a really tough position. She does end up picking up a kill. Throws out the flash. I really don't think that flash was useful there. And that was a really good snipe from Varus. I didn't expect that coming. I was very upset that Karthus didn't just press R. He had the ult. He had the kill. It was a really easy pickup for him. So I'm kind of surprised that Scarra didn't just go for the free kill at the time. Oh wow, beautiful condemn right into the bandage toss. That is going to be a free kill for Emumu. And now they're chasing after Vayne. This could be a very dangerous situation. Ooh, it doesn't go for the bandage toss. Ends up getting away. And now the red team's successfully going to take down the dragon. That is the first dragon of the game. So they have the first dragon and the first tower, causing them to be up by about 1,500 gold at 13 minutes. So it's not a huge lead for the red team, but they are still ahead, and a lot of times that's what matters. As long as they can snowball a little bit into mid-game, they're starting to get there, but it's just not going to be enough. One tower and one dragon isn't going to be enough. They really need to start shutting people down. Varus is at 4 kills though, and it's a horrible scenario when he gets fed. Ooh, a nice ultimate coming out. Karthus going super low once again. Throws out the ignite onto Orianna. Orianna's going to get a couple buttons down to her, and Karthus throws that ultimate down. Vayne is in a really tough position, gets exhausted. Yeah, she will go down. Orianna barely survives the ultimate from Karthus. Karthus again still got the assist, and it really does help. Uh-oh, now Shaco's going down. Oh, is he going to get feared? Yes, Emumu does get feared, gets exhausted. This is a really dangerous situation. He gets the bandage toss. It's going to be a lot. Shaco going to go for the tower dive? That's the question. Ooh, no, he does not. He would have definitely died. And now, wow. This is not a good repel. Oh, he tries the flash, actually misses that flash. Ooh, nice shock blast coming out. And now she is in a pretty tough position. Is she going to get a cocoon, though? That's the question. Oh, yes. Does get that killing spree. And almost no HP. Wow. That was a great play by Elise. Shaco coming in from the back. Yep, that was an easy kill. Jayce basically gave that to him, I think. Red team definitely starting to pull ahead. They're up by now 3,000 gold, kind of doubled their advantage in about 2 minutes. Not really much going on at this point. It looks as if the dragon may spawn relatively shortly, in like a minute or so. Yeah, it's 16 minutes. Should be pretty close. Shaco coming in, getting a nice slow, and that's a red buff. Is she gonna get feared after that? Yes, she will. Throws out the ultimate, but it gets canceled out. The cooldown doesn't go off, but wow, that could have been a really nice save from Orianna. Save yourself, anyway.
Blue team's turret
And
has
red
been
team
destroyed.
takes that middle tower from the blue team. They have 4 members of the red team, and now they're pushing in the inner mid tower. This could be very scary. Yeah, it's already below half. This is definitely going down. The absolute zero coming out, but isn't going down on any members or anything. Vayne coming out, throws down the ultimate. She's taking a ton of damage, but wow, a nice tower dive coming out. And Karthus is in a very optimal situation to get a double kill. Oh my gosh, yep, that double kill. Nice, nice, oh, beautiful shockwave. Coming up from Orianna. Orianna gets that shockwave perfectly, throws him back in the tower range, takes the tower shot, and just only took 1 or 2 auto attacks to pick that up. Elise in the meantime takes that top tower from the blue team. Now it's 4 towers to 0. 9 kills to 16. Red team's in a huge advantage, up by 6,000 gold now at 17 minutes. It is definitely not looking good for the blue team. Emumu coming in. Sona, get out of there. Sona gets bandage tossed. So, oh, a nice condemn into the wall. Gets the stun and everything. And yep, that is an easy kill for the Vayne. Vayne really, really needs to stack on those kills. Only at 2 as compared to Varus' 5. It's not a good comparison. But if we take a look at the overall gold, we'll see that Elise has about a 2,600 gold advantage over Jayce, and that is massive. A nice flash, but still gets stunned from the wall. Varus in a really tough position. He should be able to get the ultimate. Oh my gosh, that was a beautiful trade. It was a nice little 1-for-1. Her being behind, it was definitely worth it. Ooh, a nice spear coming on, but she goes in a pretty tough position. Jayce gets the hammer smash face, throws on the shock blast, but goes the wrong way. Elise picks up the kill on the Jayce, and now Emumu is on the run. Is it gonna happen? Ooh, a nice repel to dodge the shockwave, but ends up going down to the absolute zero after that. Shaco's able to get out of there just in time. He is currently 3-0-3. So, being a nuisance, but is he really noticing it? If we take a look at the jungle, we'll see that Shaco is about 300 gold ahead, which isn't a lot. And I'm kind of surprised since he's down in CS as well as down by 2 assists. But those 4 extra towers and that dragon really does help. And it looks like the red team is going to be taking another dragon. Yep, so that basically skyrockets him ahead by 500 instead. Not really skyrocket, because it's only like 190 gold, but still. Karthus is up by just about 500 gold, which is not a lot either, especially for an AP carry. In order to realize a huge difference, you're going to need... Oh, nice ultimate coming out from Varus. Gets the snare chain onto the Orianna, but is Orianna going to do anything about it? No. Nunu does end up falling, and that's never a good sign. Nunu's down by about 600 or 700 gold himself. It's going to give him a little bit less gold to just buy wards and get the coverage that he needs. Now if we take a look at if we take a look at the 80 carries, we're going to see that Varus has 7 kills, Vayne's 3. Varus is up by quite a bit, about 1,500. And yeah, he's doing a great job. But right now, Elise has the biggest advantage in her lane. So Aerodactyl doing just a phenomenal job against this Jayce. And Aerodactyl isn't a joke either. Aerodactyl is a very excellent player. Red team pushing really hard on this bottom tower. I'd be surprised that the blue team just kind of lets it go. Is he going to flash Chris? That mummy gets all 4 members. This is very exciting. Crescendo lands on 2 of them. But wow, that is going to be a huge shield. Beautiful job by Karthus. Gonna throw out the ultimate. That is gonna be a nice double kill for Karthus. Could have been a triple kill.
Rampage.
Now Shaco is just tanking the tower with his clone. Orianna, she is in a very good position right now. Yep. Gonna back off. Shaco did a great job by just kind of drawing the attention to himself, but wow, Elise is just destroying these towers. So at the 22-minute mark, the red team's up by 8,000 gold. We're going to see the dragon spawn here in just a little bit, and I'm kind of interested to see when the red team decides to go for the Baron. Wow, Shaco's in a really tough position. Is he going to... Oh, does deceive back towards red buff, which is kind of expected. Ooh, that's a lot of damage from those auto attacks. Orianna doing a great job. Slowing down the Varus, this could be very, very bad. Alright. Varus doing as much damage as he can. Gets locked up in that shockwave. That's going to be a lot of nice cocoon coming out directly onto Orianna. Orianna's going to force flash over the wall. This could be a ton of damage. Yes, Orianna does some falling. Vayne picks up the Varus. And Varus goes down to Karthus. Ooh, a nice little bit of damage from that crescendo. It's definitely not going to be enough, though. It's kind of depressing. That would have been awesome if she got like a double kill, but that's okay. There's always other days. She does have 14 assists. She's doing a great job as far as assisting goes. Although it's relatively easy because her auras are spammable. You still kind of get a little bit of everything. Right now, I'm not sure what the blue team is going to do to put up a resistance. They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to set it up and plan it fast. Blue team potentially going for the Baron. Yeah, wow, it looks like they're going directly on the Baron. They see that Shaco is at the bottom lane. Shaco being on the bottom lane means that they don't have smite, which gives the blue team a massive advantage on this. And the red team has absolutely no idea. Can you believe it? Blue team is taking massive advantage of their lack of vision. And Elise is throwing down... Oh my gosh, they had no idea. And a beautiful get them into the wall. That is going to be huge. Huge if they end up picking up Vayne. Throws on the ultimate, but wow, a nice tentacle rape coming out from Varus and gets everybody. Just absolutely stops everybody in that chase. That was the perfect way to use that Varus ult. He ends up staying alive. Shaco is pushing down this bottom tower like a beast, though. He has Blade of the Rune King. He's going to throw down his Jack-in-the-Box and do what he can.
The team's turret has been destroyed.
Let's give me another tower going down. Blue team is at 0 to 6 as far as towers go. They've lost every single outer tower. Vayne trying to kill that Sona as much as possible. Come on, Shaco. Vayne doing a ridiculous amount of damage to the Varus, and that is going to be a very easy kill. A lot of lifesteal from that Bloodthirster is going to help her just stay in lane and completely out damage the Varus. Once again, red team is going for this dragon. And they definitely need it. Yeah, they definitely needed that. They needed to come back from that Baron. So after losing the Baron, I mean, they're still up by about 10,000 gold. So red team's doing a great job. Blue team's trying to come back. I just don't know if it's too late or not. 26 minutes into the game, and it's 0 towers to 6. So at this point, all they can really do is just back off and help delay the inevitable, maybe. They can possibly do a little bit. Again, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Red team making a push. Even though the blue team has that Baron, it's only going to give them a little bit of an advantage. It's not going to give them a whole huge, like, 10,000 gold difference advantage. It's going to give them, ooh, a nice neurotoxin with that cocoon. Beautiful job, but with a nice snipe from Varus. They're doing some good harass, but Baron gives him so much life regen that it's not really going to matter at all. Oh, if that bandage toss landed, that could have been a very, very dead Orianna and... or sorry, very dead Varus from Orianna's Shockwave could have been played there, and ooh, nice Shock Blast. So that's all they can really do at this point is just harass as much as possible. If they can do that, I mean, they definitely have a possibility of doing something big, but at this point, the red team is just delaying them from doing anything. They're just going to delay out the Baron as much as possible, let them pretend like they're doing a great job, and just ignore their presence completely. And that's a tough thing to do. I mean, sometimes you just gotta be ignored. Especially when you're ahead, if you're forced to ignore the opposing team, it's very difficult to deal with because you just have this feeling all game that you're winning. You're just winning, and then you have to kind of back off and say, okay, well, we have to wait 4 minutes for this book to be out. Now that's finally expired, the red team could have a tough decision to make at this point. They could wait for the next Baron to spawn, which they kind of know when it's going to spawn, but not exactly like the blue team does. So it's going to be dangerous. Shaco coming in from the back. This is a very dangerous situation for Emumu. That box was nowhere near doing anything, but Elise now coming in, and this could be a nice Curse of the Sad Mummy. And wow, a beautiful condemn into the wall, and that's going to be a ton of damage. But oh my gosh, the Shockwave now going down, and holy cow, that was a beautiful absolute zero. One of the only full channel ones we've seen in a very long time, and wow, that is a very dead Sona as well. Orianna picks up the Sona and a beautiful play. The only thing I'm worried about is Karthus's... oh yeah, Karthus's ult actually already went off and did not kill anybody, it seems. Ooh, possibly the Emumu, actually. Wow, that was ridiculous. So nice play coming out from the blue team. They were able to trade a 3-for-1, which is something they haven't been able to do all game. They narrowed down their gold loss by about 1,000. So they're starting to stabilize and starting to come back, but they're going to have to play very, very safely. And the blue team is pinging off to retreat because they really need to make sure they don't get cocky here, because they're going to get caught out, and that's not a good situation when they get caught out on. Again, the top lane, Elise is up by 4,000 gold, which is a ridiculous amount of gold to be ahead by. Jungler Shaco is up by 1,200 gold, which is pretty good, especially for a jungler. In mid lane, Karthus is up by about 2,000 gold, which is basically an entire needlessly large rod, which is very, very good. As supports go, Sona is up by 800 gold, which isn't phenomenal. It's not a massive amount as far as supports go, but 800 gold, I mean, that's 10 wards-ish, or, you know, an oracle or two, or 3 almost, 3 oracles, 802 oracles, sorry, 2 oracles. As far as AD carries go, Varus is up by 1,000, which still is not a whole ton. It's basically a pickaxe, but not even a BF sword. So Vayne is doing a phenomenal job by staying relevant in this game. As long as they can protect the Vayne as much as possible, this could be a very, very, very good game in the end. And yeah, it looks as if they're still starting to come back. They're down by about 8,000 gold now. Closer to 9, but still right around 8,000 gold. Blue team's doing a phenomenal job at coming back. It's gonna be a long road. I have a feeling that this game will go up to about 45-55 minutes if the blue team is going to end up winning. But all they need to do is win one fight, and with the one fight, they should be able to push down quite a few towers. As there's no towers right now, it's gonna be, yeah, it's not a good situation for them to be in. Ooh, as far as the jump, wow. The red team's going for a very, very sneaky Baron. Nice shockwave, doing a little bit of damage. Cocoon missing. Nice face tank on the spider. Shaco doing as much annoyance as possible, which is quite a bit. Shaco was so freaking annoying. He's a great split pusher, especially with his ultimate. He's great at killing down those towers. Orianna is going to do a great job at keeping up with him. She is unfortunately not able to do too much as far as chasing him because she doesn't have a gap closer, but she can definitely scare him off, and that's kind of what's important. Nice Ice Blast, wow, forcing out the crescendo. The Absolute Zero came out too, which I found pretty interesting, but nice solo dragon coming out from Shaco. He's definitely have absolutely no problems on that one. Blade of the Ruin King with, wow, that's a kind of an interesting build. So Blade of the Ruin King with a Sunfire Cape is relatively interesting. I like Scarra's build right now. He still hasn't gotten a death cap. He basically waited until he got that Zani's Hourglass. He should be going for that next. I would assume that would be his next item to get. And yay! Blue team got a tower. It wasn't a complete shutout. Go Blue team! But again, they are still down by about 9,000 gold. Those dragons are really helping the red team snowball just more and more and more. But now Scarra has a Void Staff. He has the Archangel Staff, or Zerif's Embrace. Has, you know, the fully stacked Rod of Aegis and the Zani's Hourglass. If he can start getting a lot closer to that death cap, I'd be, whoa, a huge bad position for Emumu to be in, but he's gonna tank so much. The ultimate from, oh my god, I can't believe the double kill from Jayce coming out, and the shield from Orianna saves Emumu's life. And that was a 2-for-0 trade. They killed Varus and Shaco. So there's absolutely nothing that the red team can do to try to seal this. There's no crescendo. There's no ultimate from Karthus. It's just a bad position overall. They're going to be able to get the Emumu. And this, oh yeah, good job by Vayne. Vayne gets it, and a huge shockwave coming out, doing a ton of damage. And there's absolutely no way that Sona's going to be able to survive that. That is a double kill for Vayne. Huge for them. 5-for-2 exchange, and now the blue team is going to go on a rampage. I'm surprised they didn't end up going top lane to take that tower, but it looks like they want to go for an inner tower instead. I would have assumed that they would have been a little bit safer. Wow, the blue team is making a one hell of a comeback. Only down by 6,000 gold at this point, and geez, that blood boil with Vayne is freaking insane. It's just, it's one of those things that it's not easy to bypass. And wow, they're able to rip through 2 towers as well as his inhibitor. Oh, so that's going to increase all the health of their minions, making it, their lanes are just going to naturally push. And so it's going to make it a little bit more difficult for the red team to just push one lane without having to worry about anything else. They're also going to really have to worry about that middle lane, as there are going to be super minions pouring into there. But wow, the blue team is doing a great job. Only down by 4,000 gold now. They're down by 10,000 gold at 26 minutes. 10 minutes later, they're almost evened it out. So just doing a phenomenal job overall. I really don't know what to say at this point. Orianna's going into beast mode. Karthus is still doing a great job. He's going to be, I don't know, everybody's just doing really good. Except for maybe Nunu. Nunu can die more. Just kidding. Nunu's still doing a good job. 80 carries gold is pretty much equalized. AP carries gold is pretty much equalized. Jungler still about 1,000 in advantage of Shaco. Top lane still 3,000 advantage for Elise. Jayce still having some difficulties trying to get back into this game and staying relevant. But Karthus here is getting completely caught out of position. Vayne is going to be able to pick up that kill, flash away, and Nunu is going to be able to come out and do whatever he can. And the two junglers are facing off. This could be a very bad situation. Oh, nice curse to the Sad Mummy. Jayce is coming in, gets a huge from the skies, dunks on Elise, exactly what he needs to do. And now, ooh, a nice banish toss actually does land. Didn't look like it was going to. But, oh no, no, get out of there, Mumu. Oh, that crescendo. Auto attacks too much. Boom. Power chord for the kill. Mumu definitely shouldn't have chased after that. It was a bad decision, but in the meantime, blue team is pushing this bottom lane, having absolutely no problems doing that, and they're just tanking the tower. Jeez, blue team is only down by 3,000 gold at this point, and Nunu is just going to tank the tower. Well, actually, Vayne's taking the tower with the lifesteal that she has. And that is going to be another tower. Are they going to go for another inhibitor? That would be absolutely insane. They're only 2k behind at this point. Wow. This is going to be the second inhibitor coming down. Blue team doing a phenomenal job at this point. And now they're successfully able to disengage anything that the red team wanted to do. So wow, they just, after 2 fights, they were able to push basically 3 towers in an inhibitor. I don't even know what to say. Jayce still has Baron, so do a couple others, but it's about to run out. And that's really what's helping them at this point. It just looks like it's Jayce and Nunu. Oh, yep, just expired. I was going to say that should be expiring pretty soon here. Vayne is signaling to push the next tower, starting in the top lane now. Red team's still up by 2,000 gold, but at 40 minutes in the game, it's almost irrelevant at that point. And I'm actually surprised the blue team is coming back from this. It's really early. And beautiful cocoon down to Orianna. They're able to take down that tower, but geez, Orianna still takes a ton of damage. Red buff now coming on to Jayce. That is going to be very, very useful. He gets the guaranteed 3 fastest auto attacks. Nice deceive, but oh, Shaco's in a pretty tough position going right up against Jayce. Jayce is having a tough situation. Almost goes completely dead. And now, yeah, he's definitely dead. Tries to get on a shock blast. Yeah. Able to get something, but not a lot. Oh, Vayne could go down very low from here. The repel now coming out the crescendo, but being completely cleansed. And now Vayne is exhausted. She does end up going down. Varus doing so much damage to everybody. He gets a double kill. Is he going to go for the triple? Ooh, Elise takes down that one. Takes away the triple. And that was a 4-for-2 exchange. Beautiful play by the red team. They really don't want to let this one slip away. They're now up by 4,000 gold. But everybody's down by so much. Orianna is now the only line of defense for about 45 seconds. It could be very dangerous, but she could blindly... Ooh, that would have been very scary. Oh, the cocoon now coming out. This could be a very dead Orianna. She gets that off, and wow, that is going to be very... Gets the shock blast and does everything she can. Oh, the flash away from Varus. Beautiful play by Seeiya. Gets the inhibitor tower down pretty easily, and now they're going to go for that inhibitor. Now that the first inhibitors respawn, Jayce coming out. Ooh, dodges the cocoon, and this is a very dangerous situation. But oh wow, Varus still doing so much damage. with the blighted stacks, it's just it's so dangerous. They weren't able to get the inhibitor, unfortunately, but it is exposed. Red team's still doing a great job. I really think if Elise wasn't attacking minions for a while, oh no, I think it was Varus actually. Yeah, but instead of Varus attacking the minions, I think if he was attacking the inhibitor tower, they would have been able to take down the inhibitor and just disengage completely. Nice consume on the box, gets you quite a bit of gold actually. Blue team is starting to ping out for the Baron once again. The red team, actually the red team's pinging out, but the blue team is making a beeline, and they are going in for it all in. This would be a very dangerous situation. Orianna's here now. This is not good. The Baron is going down so fast. Already down. The red team had no time to react, and wow, Vayne just melts through it, and so does the consume from Nunu. Wow, that was just absolutely beautiful. Once again, this is the third Baron that they were able to get. Blue team doing a beautiful job. Shaco backdooring the inhibitor. Beautiful play. Is he going to backdoor this tower as well? It looks like they will. Cocoon does end up missing. Blue team really doesn't care. A flash curse to Sad Mummy. Beautiful job. The shockwave missing both of them, but both of them use their Zani's hourglass, and now Karthus throws down the ultimate. The shield onto Emumu is going to keep him alive. They take down one inhibitor. They're probably going for the other one that may respond, or they may just go for the end of the game. This is going to be very dangerous. Emumu's going in, taking a ton of damage. Oh, Shaco's able to get out of there. Absolute zero just for Sona to condemn back into the wall. And wow, they're still not going for the tower. It's only Orianna and Emumu, but now it's an exposed Nexus. This is not a good situation for them to be in, and yes, this is going to be a good game. Oh my god, I can't believe they came back and won that. That was a beautiful comeback. Yeah, it is. I mean, they're still down in gold. Only by 100, but they're still down. Down in kills, down in everything. I can honestly say I did not expect them to come back, especially that quickly. Very impressive, you know. Congratulations to the blue team, GG to the red team. I guess better luck next time. But wow, that was just overall beautiful plays by both teams. Yeah, guys, if you like the videos, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I do release daily content, and make sure to throw in some timestamps in the comments if you see an epic play, and I will cut it up and throw it in. And I'll also put your name in for a raffle for $10 in RP that I'll be giving away periodically, or some skin codes. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.